So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Malcolm's great, work in progress. I want to tell you, he's a #1, JV contractor. 谢谢你来帮我照顾这个。
Yes, very good.
Anyone interested now? Okay, get the contact from me. But don't expect him to start work with you. Too much business. Okay, I get priority first. Okay, 谢谢你。Like, come, I'll see the house. Okay.
谢谢。
Okay, so right now the development is quite in progress. As you can see from the outside, the extension of the room is the hard work is actually all done already. And you actually can see windows and all this are being built. Okay, a lot of work is now in progress. Okay, but let's see from the inside, shall we? So, as you go inside, you realize the entire house false ceiling has been removed. And right now, these are the existing wires. Everything will be ripped up as well to be replaced with new wires. We're also replacing the air conditioned pipes and all this. For those people who have been dying to have landed house dream whatsoever, I just need to tell you this. Fortunately, my landed house is in Malaysia. I can tell you the cost of a landed house is not just the purchase of the house, but the renovation is phenomenal. Anything you touch is in a huge cost. But let's go on and take a look. Okay. So, as we rip up the false ceiling, we actually we are actually in a plan to replace everything, right? The lights, the wires, and everything. Actually, I'll be happy to hear some of your suggestions. But so far, so good. Actually, I never realized that the ceiling is actually much taller than expected. Right? So that's quite interesting and eye-opener for me. Let's go upstairs and take a look. So all the floors here will be laid with parquet wood, okay, from Myanmar, and that's more better. I know there are concerns of termites, and the termites will eat up the wood and things like that. What I was told is that this whole area here is pretty termite free, so we are taking a bet on it. So let's take a look at the extension, shall we? So remember last time here, okay, it's just an open air balcony. There was a door here, so the door has been removed, ripped up, and they have extended and built walls here. Okay, very solid walls. So you have actually a much bigger space of a second living room. This is a place where I think most of family will spend most time in, and then we hope that there will be a place I put PlayStation, TV, or something like that, But let's take a look at the extended room, okay? The extended room is huge. So last time this entire space here was empty, open air. There was just a floor here. But right now they have built beams over it, wall up. Those light bricks that we have used, remember, now has been all used and built up, and then they lay a layer of concrete over it. And there will be a huge window, open space here. This most likely will be a room for my son Benjamin. And I think it's very interesting to have an extra extension room. I think the extension of room costs about 28,000 ringgit. So it's about less than 10,000 Sing. That's already in addition to what I expected. But as we have planned, this is something that we think we want to do. Here we have included a toilet for Ben, right? Let's take a look at the toilet. So this is a toilet that we have built. Okay, all this was formerly a balcony, open air, and things like that. Now it's all sealed up. Okay, proper concrete and things like that. This will be the drainage pipe, and there will be a shared toilet between this room and this room. So we'll talk about this room later. Okay, let's get out of this extended room. I'm very happy about this room. I think all good. So right now we are back in the open space. Okay. Later I'll talk about this huge roof area and what the new development. This, okay, used to be just one space that lead to my room, but I've cut my room right now into two, and that's important because my room used to be very huge and humongous. I've thought, my wife and I have thought that, you know, maybe the more important thing is to create more room and more space for grandchildren, right? So this is a new room that's being built by cutting my room into two. And let's take a look what's inside. So this is the new room, right? We intend to make this room like a children's playroom. Maybe some bouncing stuff, some castle to climb and things like that. And we have actually also built, you know, a partition of walls using these light bricks. Okay. And I think that there will be a toilet door here that will be shared, have a common toilet be shared. So the inconvenience of it would be that whoever is using this toilet must close two doors. I think in Singapore HDB is quite common to have this, maybe not so common, but most of the time I think, you know, this door will be shut, okay, and you know, for the time being we have no grandchildren. I just have this room more as a guest room or something like that. So let's take a look at my master bedroom right now. So remember, this used to be part of a master bedroom. It's cut in half, so which means I've sacrificed some space of master bedroom. So this door opens, and right now, okay, this door opens, and right now, it heads to a much smaller master bedroom. So they have removed from the toilet all the humongous bathtubs and things like that. But even imagine that this whole space will be removed, and this false ceiling will be built and things like that. This will be my master bedroom. And someone might say, "Well, Mr. Loo, your master bedroom used to be so big, now so small." It's just me and my wife, you know. I think, you know, you can put a queen size bed here and still be very, very big. This wall and partition here, I think will be good. Okay, and you know, I think that if next time the playroom is just beside, I can have my door open and, you know, all the young grandchildren there playing. Now, I like my grandchildren close to me. This is where our master bedroom goes into a second room within a room. This is where it was formerly a built-in wardrobe. Right now, it's going to be a working office. Right? And this working office is going to be partly covered up with wardrobe. And this is going to be space where I will do some of my work, and my wife will do some of the work and things like that. Maybe I'll shoot some videos here and do some work. I think it's a room within a room, and there is a gap between the bedroom and the working space, and this heads towards the toilet. The toilet is a huge revamp, right? The idea is to change the toilet, okay, into a hotel-like toilet design. Now, to me, toilet is the most sacred place. A lot of my inspiration and most comfortable time is spent in the toilet. So we're gonna rip up. You know, we have already ripped up the entire toilet. Right now, you know, this is gonna have a feature wall of some form, and you know, we're gonna make some new water stuff and things like that. There'll be a much smaller bathtub, so that I don't waste so much space. Okay, much smaller bathtub. Okay, and some basins and some toilet cabinets and things like that. But this is where, you know, I'll be most comfortable with. Some of you must be asking, why, Mr. Loo, there's a big hole here. Okay, this is not for WC. Okay, formerly when there's a huge bathtub, they need a hole to do servicing of the jacuzzi. But I'm not going to have a jacuzzi. I don't need that. So yeah, I'll show you the picture of the new design, and then you can take a look, shall we? Okay. In all Malaysian houses, it's very interesting that they have a huge water tank inbuilt in the house. Okay, this is what they call a tangki. And this tangki was the one that gave my house previously a huge problem. is a very big water tank, okay? And after 10, 15 years, it was leaking and water problem everywhere and things like that. The idea is that because in Malaysia, the water supply is a bit uncertain, so what they do is they pump water into a reservoir within the house, and the reservoir would then distribute the water, maybe enough water supply for a few days or a week or two. So I think it's a huge water reservoir. Right now, we're going to make some provision for insurance to make sure water leakage and water damages will not happen again. If you notice, all these were previously water leakages, damaged the whole house, that was terrible. Right now, we're going to rebuild this with, on the bottom, we have a catchment, okay? Waterproof catchment, and in case there's a leak of some form, it runs through a pipe all the way outside the house or run through the drainage of the house. So water leakage will never happen again from this side. You know, if it ever happens, we'll not film from this. So this is my big insistence of the change. So as the progress has gone, is within plan, within budget. We spent a lot of time looking for bathroom accessories, looking for air condition, looking for heaters, looking for towels and all this. So we've already done those, we've shortlisted and already made orders for that. I think the progress is quite to my comfort, but some reflections of it is that when you want to do a landed property, do expect yourself, you know, to not just incur the cost of buying the house, but redoing the house. I think Dragon Tan has described to me that the average renovation cost, you know, of a landed house in Singapore easily $500,000 to $1 million. Here, I think I'm trying to keep it within, you know, 400,000 or 500,000 ringgit, which is actually already quite a lot by Malaysia standard. I think, at least by my standard or my expectation. But that is the thing that we are all expecting right now in owning landed houses. I think that, you know, pretty happy with things are going. The renovation will probably take another 3 months or so. And if we don't make changes to our requirement, which we do, I think, you know, things should progress quite well. So pretty happy with the progress, and I actually monitor it by the day with the contractor. He will send me videos, I'll make some comments here and there, but generally everything is progressed as well. So if you want to own a Malaysian house, do think about some of the things I'm going through. And right now with the new MM2H, you cannot rent a house, you have to buy a house, okay? Or buy a condo. So do think of not just about owning a house, think of also the renovation phase as well. With this, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you a day or two.